everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's look is a colorful look. I'm wearing a fuchsia colored lip using super dramatic lashes. The lashes are bold, dramatic, and hairy. If you have not used lashes before, do not start with these. And if you would like to see how I got this look, please keep watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You know, subscribe if you want. Please subscribe to my channel. My face is already moisturized, and now I'm adding the Benefit Pore-fessional primer just a little bit to my T-zone area. Next, I'm dotting my foundation. Oh god, I'm starting to dance. I'm dotting my foundation, which is the Nars Sheerglow foundation, onto my skin first. So you see I just dotted it all over my face. I used about a pump and a half. And so after I dotted it all over my face, and now I'm actually just swiping it with my finger just to spread it out. And I do this so that I don't lose a lot of the product to the foundation brush. And yeah, so that's how I started doing this, but I kind of like the way my makeup comes out as a result of doing this as well. Move on. Then I'm using my Morphe M439 brush to press the foundation to the skin, and as I just showed you that motion, I'm not swiping, I am pressing it into the skin. And this will make a huge difference in just making it more of an airbrush to look. So to conceal, I'm using the cream color. I just pointed it out from the contour kit, the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. It's the cream color, and I'm doing this for the first time. I haven't actually used that cream to conceal, but I really like it, and I just thought that, you know, it's such a great palette, and I really wanted to utilize some of the other stuff in there. So I concealed with that, and I used my finger because it's a very thick concealer or cream, and so the oils and the heat from your skin will kind of just melt it in. And then I went over it with this Mercier Secret Brightening powder. Next, I'm doing contour, and I'm using the chocolate color from the same kit, from the same contour kit, and I'm using the Morphe M459 to apply the contour, and then I'm using the Makeup Geek face buffer brush to buff out the contour onto my skin. And I really just love the way the buffer brush just really just blends it into the skin versus using the Morphe brush to blend it out as well, which you could. You technically could just use the Morphe brush to blend it in, but it's a lot easier with the Makeup Geek brush and just get a nicer finish. And then I'm going to set my face with the MAC Mineralize SkinFinish, and I'm using the Morphe E3 brush. And also, I'm going to have all the product details, and I will also list all the brushes I used in the description box below. I'm now putting on bronzer on my face, and I'm using the NYX bronzer, the NYX mattifying, let me see, what color is this? This is the Deep Tan Matte Bronzer. I'm using the MAC 129 brush to bronze, and it's a blush brush, but I like to use it to bronze. Now I'm filling in my brows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in Ebony. Now I'm using the Anastasia Brow Gel, and I love this stuff. I have hairs on my brows that just kind of point in the wrong direction, so the brow gel just lifts them up, and it actually fills in those sparse areas as well, so I don't have to use as much of the pencil, and it makes it look a lot more natural that way. So now I'm going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm going to go in with the black color from the Tartelette Amazonian Clay palette. It's called Fashionista, and I'm using a MAC 239 brush to apply it, and you can use any black color. I like this one because it's matte, and I love this palette that I have as well, so I'm just using it. Next, I'm applying the Wanderer color from the same palette, Wanderer, and I'm just applying it using a Sigma E40 brush into the crease. And then I'm going to go and use this NYX color. This is Dance with the Tides, and I'm using the same brush, and I'm applying to the crease. Okay, so I typically do the crease color first, but I was trying something new, and so I'm working a bit in reverse here. And that's okay to mess up. It's okay. Okay, I'm going to use the Dreamer color from the same palette, and I'm going to put that into the crease And I'm using the Sigma blending brush. It's a E25, and so it's a little bit more dense than the E40. And so I'm applying it primarily to the crease, and then I'm going to blend all of those colors in. So this is where it should become a little bit more seamless, and this is going to take a while. This is where you just want to keep blending and until you don't see any harsh lines for any of the shadows. And yeah, I mean, I clearly moved over to the other side. I'm not done with the other eye yet, so come on, Diana. Finish blending first. Okay, so what I'll typically do is I'll go back with the E40. If after I'm using the E25 and it's not blending enough, I can go back in with the E40 and blend it more. And this is an area, there you go. So I got the E40 and I didn't show you much, but that's what I did. I used that E40 brush until it blended really well. And so use your judgment. And make sure it looks really nice and there's no sharp edges. Next, I'm applying the lashes, and so these are some crazy lashes. They're very, very thick, but you know what? I love them. I really love them so much that I shed a tear. Yep. I did mess up and get a little bit of glue on the lid, but it was okay. It dries clear, and once it dried, I was able to peel it off and cover it up with a little bit of eyeshadow, and we're all good. So it's really cool, like when you put these on, like when you open your eyes, you feel the tips of your lashes hitting your brow. It's kind of weird. Okay, so next I am going to underline my lower lash line with some shadow, and I'm using the flat definer brush by Sigma. It's the E15, and I'm using the same color, the Fashionista, and I just packed it on the brush really thick and lined underneath the eyes. And then afterwards, I'm going to use that color right there, which is Jilted from the Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm using the Morphe E36. And so I just take a bunch of that shadow, a bunch of it. I dab it into the shadow. I dab the brush into the shadow, and then I am smudging out that black shadow that I put under. And so that way you get like kind of like a purplish color underneath the eye, and it's just really pretty because I'm going to be using a pink lip. And there it is, there's the pink lip. I am using a MAC Magenta lip liner, and I'm going to line my lips first with the lip liner, and then I'm going to fill it in. And make sure your pencil is sharpened. It makes a big difference. You'll have a nicer line, and it goes on much easier. So make sure pencil sharpened. And then I am going to go in with my lipstick. This is by the company BlackUP, and it's in 38M. This is the blush palette that I use. This is from BH Cosmetics, and this is a really great blush palette. It's 10 colors. I got this well over a couple years ago when I first bought something from BH Cosmetics, and it's such a great value. I mean, you get 10 brushes, and I think I got it for like $15, and it's just like the perfect amount of pigmentation. So this blush palette is what I usually go to when I'm using like a bold color and I don't want to overpower the color of my cheeks. So yeah, it's a great blush palette. And last but not least, highlighter. I'm using the Champagne Pop by Becca, and that's the finished look. Don't forget, all the product details are in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. That's cheap, so you go. One thing you do for you're not gonna buy, but if it's at the same time, your makeup is actually. I'm not even pie. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so dumb, not cool. If you're watching for the first time, then oh, hi everyone. Oh yeah, that's good. It's Diana. No, this is Diana Beauty. Talk about the look. Talk about look. What was I saying? And so I